Man, he had to set them up. Yo, Reggie, man, hand me them papers, man. Oh my God, do. Somebody please say it ain't so. I want to thank y'all for tuning in to Docs Daily, where you get highly classified documentations from your boy, Sean Blasey. Ha ha ha. But ain't nothing funny though. Now let's get into a real serious conversation. Can you trust your elders? Can you trust the older people in your life? Can you trust the older people at your job? Do you think that the people ahead of you got your best interests at heart? Ask Pooh Shiesty that question because he's signed to Gucci Mane. And Gucci done been through it all. Been to jail for murders, crimes, damn near rape.
Oh my goodness.
He been in jail for everything you could possibly go to jail for. And you figure if he's Pooh Shiesty's mentor, he's his big brother, he's his CEO and his boss and his guardian, he would give him all the advice that he need to stay out of trouble. But not only is Pooh Shiesty in jail facing life, but another artist signed to Gucci's 1017 record label is also facing life behind bars, all under the tutelage of Gucci Mane. And that's why I present you this question. That's why I'm giving you this documentary and asking you this question. Do you think Gucci Mane sacrificed Pooh Shiesty and Foogiano's career so he can be out here living off their royalties? He's still spending the money that they making from their singles. They behind bars, they can only get about $75 in commissary. So where is their money going to? Is Gucci Mane's wife his handler? Is Gucci Mane a clone? All we know that came from this man is murder, death, and mayhem. And the youth is suffering all because of Gucci. We must get into these highly classified documentations as of right now. I need y'all to pay close attention because it's about to get real deep. I really do appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all do me a favor and hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Also hit that notification button, y'all, and hit that Cash App too, $Sean Blaze Docs. I got so much love for y'all, but without further ado, let's get into these highly classified documentations, man.
Rap star Gucci Mane may be going back to the slammer. The artist was arrested last Friday in Atlanta on misdemeanor battery charges. According to DeKalb County Police, a 36-year-old woman claims that, back in January, the rapper pushed her out of a moving vehicle after she refused his offer of $150 to go to a hotel room with him. She was treated on the scene for minor injuries. Born Radrick Davis, the rapper first rose to fame.
Let's pause there. Gucci Mane threw that woman out of a moving vehicle because she didn't want to give up that WAP. And I'm bringing this up because he know what it's like to be reckless. He know what it's like to get in trouble, but he ain't in jail right now. And when he did come home from jail, he wasn't even the same person no more. So is that the get out of jail free card? You let them clone you? That's the only way you can get out? Because that's what it's starting to look like. I know people personally that come home from jail and they not right. They not the same person no more. They don't even have that same look in their eyes now. Ain't no telling what's going on behind them bars. But when a person feel like they ain't got no spirit, they ain't got no soul no more, something is seriously up, man. Kodak Black was recently seen grinding up on his own mama.
Oh my goodness.
And that's not even humanly possible for a lot of people out here. But maybe that's not Kodak. Maybe his mama know that ain't really her son, because if she did, ain't no way he would have been squeezing and grinding up on her booty like that. Do y'all understand where I'm coming from? Now let's continue on with this because we got a whole lot to get into.
Treated on the scene for minor injuries. Born Radrick Davis, the rapper first rose to fame in 2005 and has since released 5 albums, all of which have reached the top 10 on the Billboard rap charts. Gucci Mane served a 6-month jail sentence beginning in 2005 for assault, and in 2009 began a 1-year jail term for violating his probation, but was released after 6 months. He's also expected to soon be charged once again with violating his probation. Ken Lombardi, CBSNews.com.
All right. Gucci Mane violated his probation, got out of jail, went back, kept doing stuff. So when you got this young artist by the name of Fagio Foreign or whatever his name is, he signed to Gucci's label, and look what he's in jail for right now, y'all. Show y'all this real quick. Foogiano reportedly sentenced to 5 years for melting off his ankle monitor
Oh my
so he
goodness.
can go do shows and do concerts for Gucci. And this is supposed to be his big brother, and he let him sit there and do this foolishness. Greene County just gave Foogiano 5 years for cutting off an ankle monitor for a gun charge that wasn't his and was claimed by someone else. This is beyond crazy. We have to do something about this. Now, mind you, they say the gun wasn't his. Was it Gucci Mane's gun? Why else would he put his life on the line for somebody that's not even helping him pay his bills? Gucci Mane artist Foogiano has reportedly been sentenced to 5 years in prison for being on the run after melting off his ankle monitor. The rapper was charged with being a fugitive from justice without a warrant after he removed his court-ordered ankle monitor stemming from a gun possession conviction. After reports of Foogiano's sentence started circulating, Boo Man, Authentic Empire CEO, and the man credited with discovering the rapper, spoke out against the rapper's sentencing, man. So, now I gotta ask y'all this again. Like I asked y'all in the beginning of the video. It's bigger than Gucci. It's bigger than Pooh Shiesty. It's bigger than Foogiano. Can you really trust the elders in your life? Can you trust them people that you grew up with and you thought that they had your best interests at heart? People that you looked up to? People that you love and admire? Do you really trust them? Can you really trust them? Can you trust people with your career? Can you even trust your educators these days? Y'all gonna have to let me know at the after party because we're gonna be over there in a second, man. And we definitely gotta have this conversation because a lot of y'all out there don't know who to trust and you can't really trust nobody. And that's the sad part, man. I left the link to the after party in the description box. Well, actually, I left it in the side chat. So make sure y'all come through there. We got to have some serious conversations tonight. But without further ado, let's get back into this documentary because Pooh Shiesty is in there for the rest of his life. And he got charges stemming back from when he was a child before he even met Gucci. But Gucci knew about him having criminal activities in the past. And that's one of the reasons why he signed him to his label, is to exploit this man because you already got 1 foot in the game and ain't no way you're going to get out. And if you do get out, I'm going to be living off your royalties. Look at this, man. Feds to present Pooh Shiesty's childhood crimes during his trial. So they want to paint him like he innocent. You know what I'm saying? He shot somebody in the buttocks. Everybody's seen it. It's on video. His lawyers is trying to put the notion in there that it wasn't him or it was an accident or whatever the case was. But even if he get off on that, they gonna get him with the crimes he allegedly did when he was a child. And that's the same thing they doing with R. Kelly. You already convicted. You already guilty, but that ain't good enough. They can give you life in jail and you still have another trial. And they're going to keep pinning it on you and keep pinning it on you. And one of the reasons why they do these celebrities like that is because these masters for these albums, I don't give a damn if you sold 2 copies. The masters is adding up. It's sort of like real estate, man. That stuff depreciates with time. And he got a little catalog on him and a couple of mixtapes. And Gucci figure, hell, I'll cash in on his ass any day. And that's exactly what they trying to do. Allegedly, man. Look at this. A report from the Shade Room has confirmed that federal prosecutors are attempting to present Pooh Shiesty's entire criminal history during his robbery trial, including crimes that Shiesty committed when he was 11 and 14 years old, man. So he was a baby back then. What could he have possibly done when he was 11 and 14 years old? The report says that the Memphis rapper's attorney are asking that the presiding judge blocked the prosecutors from bringing up Shiesty's robbery case when he was only 11 and an assault case when he was just 14. Man, look, if y'all talking about it, it's already bought up. Ain't no way you can take it back and not bring it up if y'all already bought it up. What the judge gonna say? Oh, we not gonna talk about that in this courtroom. We just gonna dismiss that altogether. We gonna either way, he's fried. And the reason why I'm making this video is because Gucci, how can you possibly let something like this happen to your artist when you done been through hell and back? And when I say he been through hell and back, I mean he been through hell and back,
Oh
y'all.
my goodness.
Y'all gotta see this. Rapper Gucci Mane kills prison cellmate after he tries to rape him. Now, mind you, Gucci Mane was already in jail for killing somebody, got off on the murder, went back to jail for other stuff, and wound up killing somebody in jail and still got out. He got to be a clone because you got like 5 bodies. In what world do your black ass go free? Is it Amistad Part 2? I really don't know how this is possible, but somehow they gave him free and he killing people up in jail. I woke up to him trying to lick the ice cream cone off my face and I just blacked out.
Oh my goodness.
Said rapper Gucci Mane to DeKalb County judge, where he is now facing charges of first-degree murder. Not the second, not the third, not the Michael Jordan numbers, but the goddamn Derrick Rose numbers. The first-degree murder with his bare hands, trying to get some sleep. Woke up to this man licking all on the So Icy cone. So icy. Ain't no telling what went through his head, but homie is dead. Gucci Mane, who is currently facing 20 years in jail on federal gun charges, killed his cellmate early Saturday morning after the man apparently tried to rape him in his sleep, y'all. Cellmates waking up to eggs and bacon. They trying to get to the rec room to watch some Saturday cartoons, and Gucci Mane in his cell killing somebody. Now, this is as real can get. And shout out to Gucci because, you know, you got to do what you got to do to survive. And he well respected in the streets. And I ain't telling y'all that y'all shouldn't respect him. All I'm trying to do is point out the fact that this man got way more knowledge than he was given to Pooh Shiesty and them people on his label and them youngins that look up to him. He ain't been looking out for them. And I ain't talking about financially. He can give you all the money, all the gold chains. That ain't gonna save you from being an idiot. Sometimes that knowledge is worth more than gold. And also, this man was facing 20 years in jail before he killed the cellmate and still wound up getting out within like a year or so. Look, Gucci said he tried to touch me down there, the So Icy rapper, as he pointed towards his crotch area, demonstrating that the deceased man attempted to caress his private parts while he was asleep. So Gucci standing in front of the judge with the pot belly, trying to plead his innocence in the case. It's his second murder that they know of. He tried to touch me down there. I had to get him, Judge. Brr! The judge sympathized with Guwop. I don't know how it happened, but it happened, man. And I'm glad that he out of jail. Homie deserved what he got. He trying to get a little freaky in the sheets in a dirty ass jail cell. You know what I'm saying? He must wanted to die. But he definitely tried to touch the goodies, and Gucci wasn't going for it, man. Evidence reveals that Gucci Mane choked the man to death with his bare hands and faces 25 to life if convicted, but the pleading not guilty and claiming self-defense. Look, man, with his bare, I would never want to meet Gucci. Matter of fact, Gucci, if you listening, bro, these are speculations and allegations and flat out foolery, man. We do this for entertainment purposes. Matter of fact, Gucci, you need to do me a favor and hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, because, we do this for you, dog. Yeah, I don't want no smoke. And I know you got some money. Hit that Cash App. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Pooh Shiesty and Foogiano, whatever his name is. But let's just get back into this documentary because it gets worse.
Oh my goodness.
In the closing statement, the rapper showed remorse by stating, "I would never purposely take another man's life, but if I had to do it, it would be Jeezy's, brr." Okay, I ain't expect that part, but yeah. Now, this all alleged news, but one thing for sure, Gucci is a killer for real. But let's get into the rest of these documentaries, man. Because if you got an ice cream cone on your face, somebody gonna try to lick it. So that's his fault. But let's just continue on. I do apologize for that. But let's get back to what's going on with Pooh Shiesty, man, because this dude, I'm pretty sure he was a sweet kid. Matter of fact, no, he wasn't. He was robbing people since he was 11, and he in jail. Maybe that's where he need to be at. But y'all need to hear about how he met Gucci, how they even got close, how he even signed to Gucci's label. Once y'all hear this, y'all gonna be looking like, damn, Gucci, this kid really looked up to you. He wanted to be a part of what you got going on, and you simply used him. This is so sad, man. Let's get into this documentary. Yo, Reggie, put the filter on there, and there you go, man. Thank you. All right, y'all. Y'all need to hear this.
We straight down here.
I see you 1017 chain, man. How'd that come about?
Put it together. WAP hit me up. We put it together.
Okay.
Yep.
How was it meeting Gucci Man for the first time?
It was gangster. I liked it.
Good dude.
Yeah, most definitely.
How many records can we expect with Gucci Man in the future?
Too many. Too many.
So you the first new artist on the label he signed?
Nah.
Who-
First artist was Foogiano
Okay, so how WAP find you?
through Instagram.
Instagram.
Yep.
Man, look, Gucci on Instagram picking up hoes for the label, man.
Oh my goodness.
And these boys is willing. And ain't nothing wrong with reaching out and showing love to the youth and trying to put people on. But when you got bad intentions, them bad intentions gonna rear their ugly heads. Because if you the CEO of a company and the organization, you gotta install something in them boys, especially like I keep saying over and over, all the stuff you done been through in your life, you ain't sit them down and say, look, we not doing this, we not doing that, we definitely not doing that, because I know where that's gonna lead you. When you go to these clubs, you do your show and you get the hell up out of there. Don't be trying to go back to the hotel with none of them skeezers. Don't be hanging around them niggas. Get your money and get back to the crib, man. Leave the show and get to the airport or hop on the tour bus or whatever you're trying to do. Stay out the way. But one thing for sure, to Gucci's credit, a lot of these young kids be thinking that they know everything. You can't tell them nothing because they not going to listen anyway. You can preach them up and down. Don't do this and don't do that, but they still going to do it. But if you the CEO of the label, and if they want that money, then they got to do what you got to say. If they got mandates out here for people with their jobs and people got to do what they got to do so they won't lose their job, you can definitely put in a mandate with your artists. And a lot of them men be going on dates with men, so it wouldn't be hard to put a mandate
Oh my goodness.
on half of these kids out here, man. But listen at
He
this.
reached out
Well,
to you
he heard
himself?
one of my songs on YouTube and hit me on Instagram.
Okay.
Yeah, he reached out himself.
And you from Memphis, right?
Yeah, I'm from the South Memphis.
South Memphis. So how's your relationship with Dolph and Glock them?
My people.
Okay. Can we expect some records with them?
Yeah, for sure.
What's it like growing up in Memphis?
Like anywhere else, you know, you got your ups and downs, what you make it, but
Right.
Memphis dangerous though.
Okay. So take me through a day in the
Yeah.
life when it comes down to you recording your records, man.
What you mean? Like how my day start
How
off?
your day start off?
Blowing, wake up blowing. You know, brainstorming.
Man, this the thing about it, right? Pooh Shiesty would have never been able to get a regular job. Because you show up to the interview talking like that with your mannerisms and you just out of it and you mumbling and shit. Like you gotta, Gucci should have made that man put on a suit.
Oh my goodness.
And not just any old suit, but a Nation of Islam suit. Look, we trying to do business. Talk when you talking. You can't be mumbling when you having regular conversations. Everything about Pooh Shiesty is very unprofessional. So how can you have somebody like that in a professional setting? Just their names alone. The nigga, he's Shiesty. How you gonna get out of a goddamn murder rap? You done shot somebody in they ass. If that ain't Shiesty, I don't know what it is, man. You cannot convince a judge that you didn't do something Shiesty when you got evidence of a man's butt cheeks halfway blown off. Now that's some Shiesty shit. But Gucci don't care because he making all this extra money off of these boys publishing and royalties, and they mamas and them don't know where the money at, and even if they did, Gucci not entitled to give them no money, y'all.
And I get myself right, hit the yo nighttime. I'm a night crawler.
How long you been rapping?
Like a year and a half now. But he
Hell
fresh with it.
no. Hell no. This ain't hip hop.
Oh my goodness.
He only been rapping for a year and a half and got a whole record deal. That shouldn't be allowed. You gotta have more of a criteria than a year and a half rapping. And I could sit up here and talk about how Pooh Shiesty is horrible and he ain't a good rapper, but people said the same thing about Gucci and he had a successful career. Ghetto people like ghetto shit. And I ain't trying to be bougie about the situation, but I'm just being real about it. If Gucci did a song about some mathematics or some real estate or something like that, he gonna lose his whole fan base. And y'all know I'm telling the truth. So it's only right that you hire a Pooh Shiesty for your record label. Like the grimier, the better. I understand why he did it, but you also got to have some responsibility as a man, even if he wasn't signed to your label and he was just a young brother out here. Whatever happened to them old school players that pull up in the Cadillac, take some time out from they pimping to talk to the young kids about what they need to do and what they shouldn't do. It was plenty of dudes like that when I was coming up. Pull up in a Lambo, get out just to talk to the kids, buy you a sandwich or something and put you on to the game and do this and don't do that. And, and that type of stuff linger in the back of your head. Like, yo, I remember what that dude told me. And you take heed. That advice comes in handy throughout your whole life. Gucci ain't had none of that for Pooh Shiesty. Y'all gonna have to let me know in the comment section. Do y'all think that Gucci Mane set up Pooh Shiesty? Do y'all think that he had this man go out there and do that dumb stuff just to sell more records and he can care less if he in jail or not? Y'all gonna have to let me know. I know a lot of people love Gucci. I love Gucci too, but what he represents is bad for the people. And I'm pretty sure he knows that. And a lot of these rappers is really good people, besides what they rap about. And besides, I know you thinking to yourself, shut your corny ass up. But just to think about it, y'all don't want no problems with me because I do this. And like I told y'all, man, all them beautiful ladies in the building, make sure y'all do me a favor and hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Because I am six-packed up. If you think Gucci Mane is sexy, I look like him, but my face don't look like Morgan Freeman like Gucci.
Oh my goodness.
But that's Negro here nor there. Let's get back into this news, man. Because your boy Fagio Foreign, he doing bad, and Gucci don't care nothing about none of them.
Best way to get to the club.
I don't even listen. I used to be so high back then. I don't even remember that shit. I ain't even lying.
Oh man. Well, you did it big. You did it big. we were talking about that for years.
10 years ago, listen, I'm 40 now, so 10 years ago, that was like I was balling. I ain't gonna lie, that shit was a blur. I used to be rock star high.
Yeah. Gucci at 40 years old, man. Is this something, did you ever think you would make it to 40? And
I did, man. I actually planned to be 40. Like I saw my career being at 40. I studied with people. I always Google artists and how old they are, where they started, what they did, what they doing now, and how they career, what path it took. And I kind of like, okay, this is what I can model. This is what I can take off of that. This is what I can do. Now I already knew that I wasn't gonna retire at 40.
That's dope.
I knew I was gonna still be working at 40. I knew I was gonna be like still rapping till I was about like, I already got like what age I'm gonna start rapping, what age I want to do this, what age I want.
So Gucci already got the blueprint. He studied the game. He said he studied rappers. He's 40 years old. He don't plan on stopping at 40. He plan on having longevity in hip hop. But your youngins, your young guns, the dudes up under you ain't got no longevity. I'm talking about these boys in their early 20s. They still some babies out here. You 40 years old, bruh. Still with the chains on with it. And ain't nothing wrong with that. You a fly dude. You stay in shape. You still got it and everything. That's all right. But you gotta be responsible, man. And that's the saddest part about all this. And it's not just Gucci. We got plenty of brothers out here that don't care nothing about these kids, exploit these kids. They put them out there for nothing. They get killed over nothing while you sitting up there with a bag. You know, the big homies always use the little homies to do they dirt. And the big homies know better. And that's why they get them little homies to do the foolishness so they can stay out the way. Gucci ain't been getting in no trouble, and that's a good thing. He about his business, and that's another good thing. But throwing these young boys to the fire, that's what it looked like. That may not be the case, but I could see if it was one artist, but two artists, something definitely not right, man.
I want to do that.
You got to keep it going, man. We need more. And one of the things that I love about hip hop now is that is just showing us that there's no age requirement.
Yes, exactly. Because that's how they used to try to like tell you that you too old to rap after a certain age, man. And I feel like that was a trick. That's a trick of the industry. Like, don't let nobody trick you and tell you how old you got to be to rap. Like, rock and roll stars, they perform and make music, man, to their 60s and their 70s, and they make millions of dollars on tour, generate millions of dollars, have big, crazy deals, make so much money. But rappers think that they can't. They think they got to get old and just do a podcast or do reality TV. It's more options than that.
Did you have that conversation with Pooh Shiesty and the other boy? Because you got a whole lot of wisdom, man. You got everything planned out. You got it all figured out. Did you tell that to Pooh Shiesty mumbling ass?
Like consistent. Okay. Because I checked your numbers out, man. The record that caught my attention was the main slide. It's got
That's
all.
what I got signed. This the only song Gucci heard.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. How'd the remix with Moneybag come about?
They my man, them too.
Okay.
Them my people.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up.
Just want to hop on, he got on them motherfuckers.
Check your Instagram out. And I seen Chopper Gang. You want to explain that? That's a company or what? Is that your brand affiliated with Gucci, man, or what?
No, they ain't affiliate. This is my brand before Gucci, man.
Okay, you got any artists up under there?
Most definitely.
You want to name them?
Yep. I got Hank, I got Walt, and I got K Carbon.
Okay.
Yeah, they pushing hard.
You hear that? He got his own little crew. He asked him, is that under Gucci? He said, no, Gucci ain't got nothing to do with that. Them my artists. I got him, I got him, I got him. You think them dudes ain't trying to get at Gucci? Now that homie in jail? It's a win-win for Gucci. Everything that you had or touched or whatever it may be, it's mine's now. You know what I'm saying? It's all mine's. I don't have to share nothing with you for the time being. They about to give you life. Everything that you built, you can see a young entrepreneur, somebody that's on the move, somebody that's on the come up. And those are the main people that get exploited the worst, man. I can go on and on with this, but you know what, man? It's about to be mighty heavy tonight because I got some stuff that I want to share with y'all. And this after party, man, y'all got to head over there and check it out. If you up to it, you know what I'm saying? That's where we about to be at in the Sean Blazington Beach House. I'm about to head over there. It's saying 31 minutes, but I'm about to head over there in a little bit because we got to have this conversation, man. It's plenty of people out here that got older people in your life, and they taking advantage of you. They don't want to see you win. They don't want to see you get ahead, but they want to use you while you still young. And let me make this point before I get out of here, man. Older people have a hard time finding a job. And it's not because they washed up. It's because they can't get taken advantage of like a younger person. You done been there, done that. You know the job better than the young people that's hiring at the job. They can't have that. They need somebody young, dumb, full of cum, trying to get some money for the weekend so they can go to the club, got a girlfriend or a baby mama, got to buy them diapers. They need somebody that's young and willing and don't know no better to work these jobs so they can fully exploit and take advantage of your ass.
Oh my goodness.
Same thing with this music industry. These washed up rappers, it ain't that they can't make another hit. It ain't that they ain't, got no more flow or they don't know how to rap no more. It's because they figured out that they was getting jerked. They know the business better now. They can make a hit, but now They want all the money. They don't care about the girls and the groupies and the fake jewelry and the fake cars and the, well, not fake cars, but the rented cars and all that BS. You can easily get a young artist with a fake chain, rent them some clothes, some jewelry, rent them a house, have them out in Beverly Hills banging some strippers. They don't give a damn about where the money coming from or none of that. As long as they got a chain on Instagram, that's all they really give a damn about. And when they go to jail, shit, you ain't got to explain nothing. They need to be worried about talking to their lawyer. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Pooh Shiesty, I hope that you come home, bruh. I hope that you don't be up in there for the rest of your life. The Fugio foreign, I think he's on his way out if he don't do nothing else stupid, man. But you just never know. Gucci, if you listening, bro, I love you. I don't want you to, I would never lick the ice cream cone on your face,
Oh
man.
my goodness.
That's something that I would never do. So you ain't got to worry about me. But I'm worried about y'all out there, man, because this after party about to be lit, and I need to see y'all in the building. Make sure y'all do me a big, big favor. Hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, man. And hit that notification button so y'all will know the next time I go live. And I really do appreciate y'all. Hit that Cash App too. $ Sean Blaze Docs. Got so much love for y'all, man. And y'all beautiful ladies out there. Let me talk to y'all real fast, man. I be risking my life to give y'all these documentations. But if y'all wasn't so beautiful, I wouldn't even bother.
Oh my goodness.
But y'all got me bothered, so that's why I bother. And I love you. I need you to know that. And don't you go nowhere, girl, because I risk my life to give y'all these documentations, man.
Risk my life to give you documentations, girl. I risk my life to give you documentations, girl. I risk my life to give you documentations, girl. I risk my life to give you documentations, girl.
Sean got the docs. I'm keeping it funky like some socks. Ponytail with the box, and my cell phone look like a box. Try not to